It would be fitting to have Cantor Netanel Hershtik of the Hampton Synagogue to join us now. Cantor Hershtik started singing in public appearances as a child soloist in the Jerusalem Great Synagogue with his father, Naftali Hershtik. At the age of 7, he sang with his father in Australia, across America and Europe. Educated in Israel, Cantor Hershtik served as an IDF combat paramedic. His musical education includes graduation from the Tel Aviv Cantorial Institute, as well as training under various renowned cantors and musicians. His concert appearances both in Israel and worldwide include performances with the Israel Philharmonic Orchestra, the Jerusalem Symphony Orchestra, as well as with the world's leading choirs. Cantor Hershtik has performed in the world's most acclaimed concert halls, such as Lincoln Center here in New York, the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., the Vienna Concert House, the Sydney Opera House, and the Casino de Paris. He was the first cantor to perform a cantorial concert at the Berlin Philharmonic Concert Hall and at the Kennedy Center, and was also the first cantor to be invited to perform at the UN in a Holocaust remembrance ceremony in 2006. Cantor Hershtik has been recognized as an outstanding cantorial talent in the world of Jewish music today. We're so grateful that he has joined us this evening. Please, Cantor, the microphone is yours.
Thank you for the warm introduction. I did not come here to perform, so as to say. A cantor usually, he sings, tries to open the heart of people who listens to him. Goes and interpret the prayers, try to remind the listeners, usually in a synagogue, the Jewish people, that they are one heart. And unfortunately, these days, we are reminded that we are one heart, not by song, but by the experience. I was called by many people this week. They asked me, how are you doing? How's your family doing? And my answer for them is, maybe my family, my direct family is okay, but my family, the Israeli family, we're not okay. Our heart is bleeding right now. And if I can do something here today, it's just to open your hearts. And I know that some of you do not know the prayers or the words of the prayers, so I see that you got a readout of Hatikvah. You don't need me to read it for you, but I did decide to also chant here today the prayer for the welfare and for the success of the IDF soldiers in the battle. And please, if you don't mind, Honorable Ambassador Ziv and Mr. Riklis, if you don't mind, that I will just read the translation of this prayer for those who do not understand Hebrew. He who blessed our forefathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, may he bless the fighters of the Israel Defense Forces who stand guard over our land and the cities of our God, from the border of the Lebanon to the desert of Egypt, and from the Great Sea unto the approach of the Arava, on the land, in the air, and on the sea. May the Almighty cause the enemies who rise up against us to struck down before them. May the Holy One, blessed is He, preserve and rescue our fighters from every trouble and distress, and from every plague and illness. And may He send blessing and success in their every endeavor. May He lead our enemies under our soldiers' sway, and may He grant them salvation and crown them with a victory. And may there be fulfilled for them the verse, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you to battle your enemies, battles your enemies for you to save you. And let us say, Amen.
Avraham, Yitzchak, veYaakov, uYevarech et chayalei צבא לישראל הוא יברך את חיילי צבא הגנה לישראל הוא יברך את חיילי צבא הגנה לישראל עומדים על משמר ארצנו והרי אלוהינו מן הלבנון ועד מדבר מצרים ומן הים הגדול עד לבוא הערבה הוא יברך את חיילי צבא הגנה לישראל הוא יברך את חיילי צבא הגנה לישראל הוא יברך את חיילי צבא הגנה לישראל ונאמר
Please rise for Hatikvah.
עולות בלב אף פנימה נפש יהודי הומייה ולפתי מזרח קדימה לציון צופיה עוד רב תקוותנו התקווה בת שנות 2000 להיות עם חופשי בארצנו ארץ ציון ירושלים להיות עם חופשי בארצנו